Welcome to the Apple Vids Podcast. Hello there, my name is Thomas Donville. I also go by the name of Anonymous, and welcome to How to Change Your Apple ID Email Address. Yeah, isn't there just times that you've always just wanted to change your Apple ID because I just want it differently, or maybe you don't use that email services anymore, it's an old one and I want to change it to a new one, and whatever reason that you may have in wanting to change that. I have always had the thought that that was a permanent thing, so I had never changed it just simply because of the fact I thought that was a permanent thing and I would have to create a whole new Apple ID. However, that is not the case, and thankfully Apple have given us the option to change that very easily. With exception, if your email ends with the mac.com, iCloud.com, and me.com, those will not work. Those are permanent and you cannot change those. However, if you have any other email extension, you can do that. So let me show you how to do that if you're wanting to do this. Bring up your web browser choice that you prefer, and then we are going to a website called AppleID.apple.com. So I'll go ahead and put that in.
AppleID period APPLE Apple.com.
And we'll go ahead and load it up.
Enter. Mozilla Firefox. Your account for everything Apple period heading level 2 clickable. Sign in with your Apple ID frame.
All right, so it wants you to sign in with your Apple ID. So I am going to go ahead and go to the sign in text box so I can make sure I'm there.
Manage your Apple account, Apple ID edit. Apple ID.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put in my Apple ID. And once you're done with that, we're going to go to the continue button.
Continue button.
There it is, and go ahead and hit enter.
Enter. Manage your Apple ID-Apple.
And we will get to this next page here. Now, some of you probably went right straight to the password box. If your browser does support that, go ahead and put your password. Otherwise, I'm going to go to my password box here.
Password edit.
There it is. I'll just put my password in here. From here,
sign in button blank.
We're going to our sign in button.
Sign in button.
And go ahead and sign in.
Space. Manage your Apple ID-Apple.
All right, so you're back to a new page here. Now you are presented with all the information here. And what we're looking for here, we're looking for the edit account button. So I'm going to go ahead and find that.
Edit account button.
Once you find the edit account button, go ahead and tap that.
Space. Account group box.
And now we're going to get to the next page here, and we're going to look for a button where we can change our account.
Account. Change Apple ID ellipsis button menu.
So we want to change that, so go ahead and hit spacebar on that.
Space. Enter a new email address to use as your Apple ID, new email. Expanded. Enter a new email address to use as your Apple ID, edit required. Type in text period.
And here we are. This is where you put in your new email address that you want to use. Now that you entered your new email address, we are going to go until we find the continue button.
Continue button. To activate, press spacebar period.
And we'll just do a spacebar in there, and then I'll go through the process of making sure that's what you want. You'll get sent an email verification of your new address. You'll have to confirm that, and you are done. It's as simple as that. And it is really nice to know that this is a feature that we can use to change our email, or just the back of your mind, knowing that if I ever need to change my Apple ID email address, you can do that very easily. Now you have been given the steps and know how to do it for yourself. So that is how to change your Apple ID email address. My name is Thomas Donville. I also go by the Anonymous. Until next time, goodbye.
This podcast has been brought to you by the community of AppleVis. For the latest in resources and tips and tricks to help you get the best experience from your Apple device, visit us online at www.applevis.com.